I'm Andy Pilgrim with Automobile Magazine, and today at NCM Motorsport Park, I have a GT2 RS, and I'm going to take it on track. Before we show you the on-track lap of the GT2 RS, I definitely want to talk about some of the differences between the RS and some other 911s. Being a red car, we've got some nice red accents. I think they look good. We've got the traditional left-hand ignition key placement on the Porsche. And also with the GT2 RS, you only get a PDK with these cars. There's no stick shift. It's just the way it is these days. Nice sport bucket seats. I love the sport bucket seats. Even though they don't recline backwards, I find them very, very comfortable on long journeys, even though I've seen people writing about this stuff saying they really don't think it's comfortable. I really like them. The big points about why you pay so much money for the GT2 RS or a GT3 RS in actuality is the fact that you're saving so much weight. As you can see from the exposed carbon pieces, lightweight is the big deal with these cars. And talking about aerodynamics, look at this. I mean, coming around this corner, I'm just like on the edge, but the car just sticks. Mechanical and aero grip on these cars is absolutely humongous. The carbon work on this car is just exceptional. This rear wing saves weight, but it just looks beautiful to me. I really enjoy it. And you've got air intakes and air exits that are to do with cooling, are to do with aerodynamics all over the car. And it's just exquisite work. Really nice carbon air intakes. Take the air and push it straight down that massive hole that you can see into this 6-cylinder motor that's twin turbocharged, 700 horsepower and 553 pounds-feet of torque. You've got that much power on hot days, you've got to keep it cool. One of the trick ways that Porsche has done this is with this water-based cooling system that sprays refrigerated water onto the intercooler and does a superb job of keeping consistent horsepower. As fast as the 2RS is, and it weighs 300 pounds less than a Turbo S, you have to slow it down. We've got the same size brakes as the Turbo S, 410mm fronts on 6-piston calipers, 390mm rears on 4-piston calipers. You have to have the brakes if you've got this much straightaway speed. For the ultra enthusiast, you can go with the Visat package, which is an extra $18,000. You get some nice distinctive stickers on the car for that. You get the front and rear stabilizer bars being made of carbon, and also you get on the exterior, you get the decorative stripes in the carbon, which are fairly distinctive, make it very distinctive actually on the street, I think. And the stickers themselves are stickers just for weight savings, which is priceless. And if you want to go the whole way with the weight savings, you can actually pay another $13,000 for magnesium wheels, which saves another like 26 pounds. All totaled, you're saving about 50 to 60 pounds additional weight with the Visat package. All this makes the GT2 RS look really good on track. So let's see if the GT2 RS can add another production car record to its collection. Coming into turn 1 at NCM Motorsport Park, ridiculous speed over 150 miles an hour. Through 1A, tremendous grip here on the left-hander, massive speed, accelerating hard down to turn 2. Heavy braking here, have to get this corner right, got it turned. I was actually surprised with the amount of grip I got there and actually didn't use all the exit of the road on the way out. I was actually surprised. Coming through turn 4, got a late apex here, got a late apex this, get the thing stable for turn 5, exit entry into turn 5, and you'll see massive speed, almost 115 miles an hour before braking hard for turn 6. Superb through here in the sense that it just gave me everything I wanted on the turn-in. Bang a little bit of curb here because it's unloaded, doesn't unstable the car at all. nice through the left-hander. And again, these Michelin Cup 2 Rs are just amazing. Very similar, I think, to the tires that are used on the Corvette from what my rear end's telling me anyway. Nice and smooth through here. You don't want to get loose through there, which I didn't. Use a bit of curb on the exit. Straighten it out here, bang across here, tiny bit of curb there. The RS does not like using a lot of curb. It makes the car quite unstable, and all you do is end up wasting time. Coming across the top of tabletop, 150 miles an hour, down through 15, a little bit of a wobble there, coming into 16, got it all under control. Really big speed up to 17, turned it in here, nibble the curb, don't let the car get too unstable, bang it into 18, take the early apex, 18 good, stable, crazy speeds through here in the high 50s, down to the sinkhole, up into 20. Now here's just patience, always say the same thing here, patience, 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 and then we've got to just late apex again, and get on the power as hard as we can to come out of 23, over 100 miles an hour, 104 almost on the exit, tremendous numbers. And look at the way this RS builds speed up to 156 miles an hour, and there you have it.
That is an official track record.
Cool. Very good. I like it.
I'd heard a lot about the Porsche GT2 RS before today. I know it had been breaking records, but taking it around the track today, the absolute limit, and taking the record was something pretty special. Considering this car, yes, it's expensive, but considering the car is street legal, you can take it to the grocery store, and what it just did today out here, going faster than an awful lot of race cars, even GT race cars that race today, just an amazing piece of kit. But I tell you what, I get another chance to drive this car, I'm gonna take it. It's not mine, I can't take it home, but I can dream, right? We can all dream.